Welcome back to the channel. My name is NutRaisin. We shall be playing more PLO up to PLO 50. And yeah, without further ado, let's start one PLO 50 table. King high flush draw. That's really small. Alright, let's take one off. Giving us a gutter at least on top. So still against the sizable bet here, we need to let it go. Not quite sizable enough, I think. It's close. Gutter isn't always good, of course. Close. Well, good news is this is not close. And we can just let go. And I'm telling you what, I'll never take off this lucky hat, seeing that we won a 1000 BB split. Wow. That shuts me right up. I mean, we have decent connectivity. If she doesn't raise, we are not folding, not with 1250 extra in the middle. Well, we have a pair. I have a pair. See if that's gonna be any good. I doubt it. I doubt that we'll be able to see a turn here. Well, on the other hand, he can't really bet large. Spade. Oh. Interesting. Get us out here. Do we want to look at one more card? This is ugly. I mean, there's just so much money in the middle. I don't know, 1 to 5. Yeah, we need to take one off. Giving us two pairs, not what I was hoping for. Then again, there are not many cards that I'm hoping for in this board. So now if he bets, unfortunately, we have to let it go. Well, every once in a blue moon, we're still good. I'm not gonna go around and bluff here. Just out of curiosity, how big could we make it? Every once in a while we're good. Are we? Are we? 8, 9? That's good? Don't tell me. Nice! Good start! I think that qualifies as a decent start there. Man, good thing we didn't fold that turn. So, I think it is safe to say that the beginning of the birthday giveaway, the first stream, has been a huge success. I was completely blown away by seeing, I think, 74 viewers, peak viewers, and like way more than 50 on average, I think. Was quite a sight to behold. Thank you everybody for showing up so numerously. And right now we're having a more than decent day courtesy of that splash. With this pot we are up more than 700 bucks today, which is almost all from the splash. We were down before that, down like 20 bucks or something before the splash happened. Really? I'm not entirely sure if I'm supposed to fold this here. Like, maybe even thinking about this might be too nitty. Well, that is a nice flop. The money's going in. Might as well do it ourselves. This is as good a flop as any. Aces, yeah. That's us, right? I am never taking off this hat, man. Never. Oh, I'm just noticing I don't have the chat up. Hang on. Jesus Christ in a basket. Yeah, just can let go. It's fine. Chat. Yeah, be kind of handy to have, right? Right, this lady had enough here, it seems. Let's see if she comes back. Otherwise, a second table just opened, and I'll just ditch this one. As you know, heads up, not speciality. Second table here. And let's give this a few hands. Evaluate. In the meantime, let me take a look at microgaming, if there are any like must-sit tables there. here. I'm not folding this. I know that much about heads up. Here. Yeah, sorry, distracted here for a moment. Got tables. Alright. Straight up and down at this stage. So, a sing raise pot and this guy came over the top. I called. Stop we're being greeted with. Greeted by? Oh, one or the other. It is very inviting. Giving us the top two. Back no flush draw as well. We're just gonna hold it here. Hope the run good continues. Be up against the massive draw. Never know. Here in the gutter on the rainbow board. Alright. Pulling the heat from the trigger. So far so good. What's happening today? Is it my birthday already? Get raised here. That's a little bit unfortunate. Because we blocked the draws. Jesus, really? What the deuce? Well, I do want to see one here. That's not the magical 10. That would, I'm not even asking for that. Hey, Glory Man. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, which is why this was a kind of a stupid spot there. When was the two pair hand? Is that the big one? Oh, that one with the extra money in there. There's just so much money in the middle, I couldn't fold it. So this lady is not coming back, it seems. So we'll let this table be. Yeah, we'll just let it be. Get raised here, certainly a hand we can call with, blind versus blind. Flop, pretty nice once more. Oh. A pair rare, back to flush draw and the flush blocker. 7 skill game, hide well. I don't know how to answer that, Glory Man. Alright. Well, we somehow back our way into trips here. Oh, this guy is coming back. Well, awesome. Flush draw rolling off. He likes that. One I'm gonna bet smallish. Nice that we are blocking straights a little bit. Half pot. We get called like snap, pretty much snap called here. We are not good. Do want to think if this is advisable here, but we did get a good price. It's the lucky hat part of the giveaway. No, I'm keeping the lucky hat. Yeah, not so lucky here. And MP Adam back in the channel. Welcome back, everybody. Nice to have you. Get raised here once again, huh? Alright, we'll let go of the top pair here against a very sizable raise. Got some more tables, so we have 3 tables on the screen, I think. Fine. Oh, let's check. This one needs, I think. Sure. Fair, not flush blocker here. It's not nothing. Some straight blockers with the 4. I don't know, not a great hand at this point, but some potential to pull off bluff here or... Yeah. He bets, unfortunately. That's a pity. That was the long and short of my plan here. All right. Perfect. Ha! I made a command for that as well, MPN. Thank you, though. Great minds think alike. Open ender here. What's the king of swords? Start leading. This is a fun spot to do it in, seeing that we have the king of spades as well. If we get raised, we do let it go. Do not. We don't. Take it down. Oh. Alright, the chat is already very active. Catch up. Now this gentleman is sitting out. We give it a few hands. Send off the stream. How only at 7? Beats me. That reminds me. I'll see how this week goes, and it is possible that I will reduce the ticket costs. Like nothing else is going to change at this point, but maybe I'll reduce the ticket cost. But I don't know yet. I'll have to observe how things go. How many points people have after a while? What is happening? Nicky Moore with the Prime subscription. Thank you very much, Nicky Moore. That is very, very nice of you. Good luck in the giveaway. I hope you turn a profit on the sub, man. Awesome. Yeah, fine. Got a suited and all that jazz. Ping and say, welcome back in the channel. It's me too, Glory. Can be very dramatic. Have I recovered yet? Yeah, it took a while. I'll try to tell you, like an hour or something. And it was good that I couldn't have played like sensible poker during that time. Let's see how sensible we play with the aces there. Kippery in the channel as well. Welcome back, Kippery. And again, Nicky Moore. Thank you very much for the sub, man. Or lady, you never know. Putting the Shazams to good use right away. Right, no, this is not a horrible flop. Out of position, we're not betting small here. I have that 6 though. Man. Oof, awesome. Awesome. And this is gonna be a full-time job, keeping up with the chat this week. Welcome back, Raksha, to the channel. And I put your clip to very good use, Raksha. I spread it around as widely, not as wildly, as widely as I could. Also a nice one here. This turn, not so much. You know, on this board, I think looking back, I like to check. Not because of this turn, but I think I like checking more. 2 pair, we have the wrap. So I ended up checking here. Yeah. Russ, I think we just... Wait. Have a wrap, we have a pair and an open ender. Still, it's rainbow board, let's go with it. There are a couple I don't... Out for lit chat today, it is sick! Ooh, this is... Speaking of sick. Giving us the nuts right now with a redraw to full house. I'd rather not to draw to full house. Okay, come on, don't do it to me, man. Alright, I'm cool splitting it. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Got a small profit there. All in on the giveaway. You know it. Should we? We don't ISO, but we can maybe get it down to 3 ways here. Position for the rest of the hand. And note that Lusty Pixie. Okay, now I get it. Didn't raise there with the wrap. It's also rather nice. Let's try to go for the check raise here. Checking behind sounds good to me. It's a decent turn. Right, check raising confirmed. Blocking top set, having middle set. Get to check behind here once more. Let's make the good one. Alright, good luck, he says. Good luck. Here we're letting it go. Up against... Can we hold? I think we hold. I think we hold! What? Seriously, what's happening today? Never. I am never taking off this hat, man. I'll take it off in like 40 years and you'll see me bald. And I'll be shocked because I wouldn't know. Jesus Christ. Oh, we get aces on off-screen table because another one just opened. Nice aces too. Ace, king 7 here. We can ditch one of the microgaming tables, I think. Both backdoor flushes, so I'm not betting here. I would hate to get raised. We have still a ton of equity. Giving us one nut flush draw. Alright, you guys have fun down here. Yeah, not folding. You cannot bet it now. Okay, everybody look away. This is getting surreal. We get called too! Nice! I have absolutely no words. And of course we would have flopped nicely here too. No, this is completely fine to fold. And I am woefully behind on the chat. Figure out which table we did. Who's third? So we probably don't need to play on a table with her, right? Yeah, let's ditch this one once the blinds come around. Chat. Give me a chance to ditch with the chat now. Why don't you, dealer? Just be weird. 0%, 0 points rigged. Nuclear Smurf, what pissed you off? You actually can win them all, it is possible. Well, no, you cannot. The Nuclear Smurf cannot, but he can win all the other amazing prizes. And they are amazing, I'm not trying to sound like a TV marketer here. Which, I don't watch television anymore, just because, you know, A, it's in German, and I prefer to watch my American productions in English. And B, the advertisements, the ads get on my nerves. But these dubbed over, these voiced over telemarketing commercials where they sold you like the knives that can cut through a bolt. Those were amazing, like the mouth. I stuck those when like today the new product. I laughed my ass off for those. I don't know, completely nonsensical story. Let's see if we can steal this one. Did we? No. Alright, let's go 2 for 2 and then we let it be. Oh, we actually do have a gutter to the nuts. Incidentally. Close your eyes, everybody. Hope he doesn't have a set. He doesn't have a set, damn it. Alright. That was a misstep then. Checking here. Turn the top pair, blocker, and well, the open ender we had. Flush draw too. Monkey run out. Oh man. For 50 I can let it go. Yeah, good bet. I don't know, can you let it go there? Should I let it go? Ooh, Raksha, you're gonna stream Baduchi, huh? Crickets, hey, how many buy-ins up today? That is an excellent question. Because we just won, like, what? 3? I mean, even though I lost a bunch there, but still, we're quite a tiny bit for today. Get you an answer. So we now have 4 PLO 50 tables, one of them being still of microgaming, of the microgaming persuasion. Persuasion? I need more tea. Ace is up here. One. Okay, got it to the nuts and a nut second nut flush draw. And I'm not quite sure what's happening up here, but I love it, man. If the nuts with a redraw to the nuts. The world. He bets quite sizable here, and I'm willing to let this go. Yeah, unfortunately we got a fold right here. It was a little bit too aggressive, apparently. Too bad. He did have the... Here, and the better flush draw. Wow, we were dead on our spots, basically. It's a very decent board to c-bet on. Another PLO 50 table. One's with room for this one. Nice. One down. Calling here might not be the best idea, actually. Well, let's stop the top set. This head needs to be surgically removed. I'm not. You have to pry it out of my cold dead hands. Personal issues, alright. I first of all hope they're not too serious, and I hope they're temporary. Dear Smurf, not gonna ask anything about it. Yeah, just hope everything gets better. Well, agreeable so far. Once more, naturally. Good. Sorry, there's way too many tables. Well, not way too many, but... God, which one? Ditch. I think I'm ditching this one RunItOnce table that opened on the side. There. Decided. Alright. Complex Jedi! Hey, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel, Complex. Oh, somebody acted like an a-hole? Yeah, okay. That'll do it. Gloryman, you should know better. The giveaways actually giveaways are on Friday, but from now on until Friday you can earn the points that will allow you to buy additional tickets for those giveaways. The Nightbot is gonna, well, it just actually posted all the info. There's a link there that has a comprehensive overview over how everything works. And speaking of how should I work here? Checking now, I think, is fine. Alright, check it down. Getting bluffed on this board too much. Really do without her betting here. Get our wish. Yeah, but what now? Oh, the Queen 7. Wait, yet what now? Rainbow board, she had a pair of 7s and a gutter with the 4. Wow. I like her. Oh well, I need to ditch one table and this one still makes the cut. Oh, Complex Jedi is a her. Well, welcome to the channel. Nice to mix up the standard demographic for Poker Channel a little bit. Cool. The NutRaisin top takes my fancy. You mean the t-shirt, or what are you don't you go around confusing me, Gloryman? So somebody asked about how much we're up. I'll check up on that in a moment. Alright, actually now I'm arrived in the present in the chat. 88 Connor 88 with the follow. Thank you very much, 88 Connor. A pleasure to have some new faces in the channel. And you picked the right point in time. Huge giveaway running. And the more you watch, the more tickets you can buy for the giveaways Friday, which are gonna happen on Friday. So, how are we doing? Up like 230 on micro. Hey, ace is up here. Yeah, we'll let this one go. Drop it like it's hot. I need a calculator. Figure that out. All right. Okay, just checking here. In total, we are currently up 770 euros. Almost all of that courtesy of that splash pot, where we made a profit of just shy of 700 euros. But, man. Well, it ain't over until the fat lady sings. Never know how this evening is gonna end. So I'll hold off on the premature celebrating. Although I am happy, don't get me wrong. Hey Tetris91, welcome back to the channel, I believe it is. So as I said, I will be streaming, or I didn't say that, but to recap, I will be streaming as much as I can during this week. I will try to have at least 7 hours a day, every day including Thursday. And if I find that I will see what the leaderboard looks like with the points, and maybe I'll reduce the points that are needed to buy a ticket. That's the only thing that would be subject to change, and yeah. Note the maybe. Might not end up this way, but yeah, just so you know. Maybe your chances will get even better. What happened here? The block on the flush draw you went in for how much there? What? You doing? Yeah, I'm sticking to this table, man. Where we pick up a nice hand, ace queen 10-3, double suited. Good friend, friendly German. Having met a lot of Germans, that needs to be said. Ah, there's some nice folks here too. Thank you though. Welcome back, Chi-Ching. So, yeah, I'm still gonna raise it. Get rid of this guy, maybe. If not, it's still a fine hand. Even 3-ways, nice suits. Oh, not so much. I thought the queen was of diamonds here. Never mind. Change much. Mogris, yeah. Yeah, it was. Definitely the single biggest part I've ever won. I'm not even sure if I ever won more money in one hand, like in a tournament or something. I don't think I did. Yeah, I think that's the most money I ever won in poker in one instance. I tell a lie. I went to when I was living in Quebec, when I was a Quebecois. I went to the Casino Montreal, and Lady Luck was with me that night as well, because I sat at the table when somebody jacked the what it's called, the bad beat jackpot, and like those two guys involved in the hand won like 50k and 100k each, and I won 5.5 thousand Canadian. I had no idea what was happening. I just sat there and everybody went crazy on the table. Then half an hour, then they needed my ID and all that, and half an hour later they came around and like a $5,000 chip, which was hilarious. And I made some money in the cash game that day as well, so I think I finished that day up a little more than 6k Canadian. So yeah, that is the biggest day in poker I ever had, period. But this was the biggest single pot I ever... Yeah. On table 2 we got a fold. Here we get... big blind, but I'm still gonna bet it over the top. We're never folding. Okay. He can have the 5-7 here or a set or whatever. It puts us in pretty bad shape. Now with that 4, oh Jesus, that 10 put another straight on the board. I think it's too much money. The mistake here was calling the turn. I didn't quite think about that there's now an additional straight here. I don't think we're winning this terribly often. This is a bad hand. I misplayed this one. He's from the turn onwards, possibly from the flop already. Oh, he has kings. He has the 5-7, yeah. And even the 9-7 too. Yeah, that one is completely on me. Terms and conditions apply. Well, I guess, yeah. I had to put the rules down somewhere, so there's no confusion. Yeah, that one was completely on me. Could have been avoided for the most part. I would have lost some money in that hand, but checking behind the flop would have been nice. Or at least finally exit on a turn. Can't blame anybody for this one. Yeah, Alter, with the quick pop-in, awesome to see you, mate. And I apologize if I can't do the personal greeting this week for everybody coming into the stream. I'll try, but there's just so much going on tonight. And presumably all week. By the way, there, Alter, which of the streamers you watch pronounces your name in the funniest way? I've seen you, I've visited some or raided some channel, I don't know, the last couple of days, and there was somebody who really butchered the name, and I'm butchering my fair share of names, pretty much all of them, because I'm really not good at lead speak, and that the internet names with the numbers in them and all tend to confuse me. I'm too old for that. Certifiably by Friday. But yeah, I'm kind of curious about that. Calling here is probably fine. Multiwave, you have aces on the microgaming table. Guess if everybody calls, get to put more money in here. Yeah, come on, Shane, call, then we can call as well. With the suited ace, 3-2 broadways. Ugh. Double ugh. Right. That's not it. That's not it either. This guy with the lead, he gives it up, right? Ching. This was in Carl Resem says, yeah. It's a huge story at the casino. So mine was a bunch of years ago, so I think I came back in 2014. This must have been 2013 or something like that. So it's probably not the same one you're thinking about. Also, I don't remember that conversation. I do remember that I had no idea about how any of this worked, like what is customary and what's expected. I remember everybody was tipping the dealer quite hugely. I had a minimum wage job, and I've never had $6,000 that belonged to me in my hand. And I tipped him like 40 or 50 bucks, and he gave me a look like he wanted to kill me. And, you know, had I had more chutzpah in that spot, I would have taken the money back. No, that effort, man. I'm giving you 50 bucks for free. I have no idea what's expected there, but I'm not giving you 10% of my winnings. You can that's right out the window. And if you're not happy with 50 bucks, then screw you. When looking back, I wish I would have had manned up there and taken the money back. Like, oh, F you, man. Besides all the joy of winning that money, that moment got to me for a second. You turn to pair here. And actually, the time I was there ching back then, taking this one down. Sometimes actually. Or so good. Yeah, cool. I know there was like a little guy, like a small guy, not little guy. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. Like a small guy, pretty young, And he had a share, I think he was trying to be, he was like a semi-pro or something. He was trying to be a pro, he was playing a lot, I gathered. And I think he had a deal with a lot of other regulars in the table, in the casino, that they would share if they win a bad beat. And so he had to give away some of his winnings, so a good part. That's another detail I do remember about this whole thing. They're playing a big one, what's happening here? Queen 10 and 7, It's actually a fine one to keep c-betting. Two ways. There are not many full houses out here at all, not many trips. Half pot. Wow. Right. Nines, and we can get them off over here. Oh, perfect. So I definitely misplayed one hand there. We lost a vine. Deny that. And the other ones, I can't say I played them, you know, superbly. I just ran hard. I'll take that though. River suited. This connectivity beats me. What the move is here. We're blocking our outs. We do have outs to the nuts though. He checks, that's awesome. That's a pair. Checks again, I like that. Not gonna go for a bluff, I think. So he checked 3 times to us. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a bluff. Ah, quick call, we're not good then. Does it? What? Okay. Good call, my friend. Jesus Christ. So, super call happy. Call happy. Rivers, heads up. Oh, not a single raise pot, actually 3-bet pot. That's an interesting turn here. To raise, but... That was a very impressive call there. Snap call, too. Oh, he has a read on us. We're good here? No, we're not. Oh no, okay, he has a set. Okay, I didn't see that. Minutes before freedom for one short evening. Awesome, Chuching. Switching up the chat once more. Oh, Not the Ears has also joined the Discord. Welcome, Not the Ears, to the Nut House, I guess. Hey, awesome, Chuching. Happy you have a nice day. It starts with a surprise in the morning, and that's a positive one. That's a great start to the day. Cool. Good dealers and bad dealers that I heard horror stories of bad behavior towards dealers. I mean, I would never... What? MP Adam, you are certifiably starting to be too much. Thank you very much, man. Gifting another sub for more TBC this time. Jesus Christ. Running out of ways to properly thank you, MP Adam. Thank you. All I can do is say thank you very much. my decent part happening here. So this guy we like. Now he's gonna get a green shirt, like the POW, the Pay of Wizard shirt. Stop you showing me up. And I'm still completely mystified. I updated my post on Reddit concerning the giveaway, and it keeps getting downvoted. I mean, I'm a little bit miffed, but it's also kind of funny. I'm just assuming the giveaway is so huge, people don't want it to be visible on the main page. All they can come up with there. Oh, the PLO tournament. Yeah, let this one pass today. If any of you are in, I wish you the best of luck. What's happening? Not right now. Ooh, aces and sixes, single suited in spades, to the ace. But he folds though. Re-raise here, my friend. More nice aces up here with a 6 and a 9 double suited this time. Take it down on table 3. Wow, what a flop. I think we're going with this, right? Block the nuts, we have an open-ender. Could leave the board pairs on a turn, but yeah. Let's not have the board pair then. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's have— I tell a lie, let's have the board pair and we take down another one! How do I win the what now? I'm giving away the what now? First we have to win 1,000, although today we are getting freakily close, man. That certainly helped. So this kind of wipes away the one I misplayed, although this was still 50 euros lost, which I really could have avoided for the overwhelming part there. Oh. So let me— never give a dime to many of them at the Casino Montreal. I don't know, is tipping even customary in Canada for dealers? Because it's something that pisses me off in the US, the tipping culture. I know, the way it is now, those people rely on the tips. I get that, and I do tip there, and it's all good. The very fact that it exists in the first place is irking me to some extent. Just pay those people a living wage, man. Let me be. Make your services more expensive, I'll pay more money that way, it's all good. I don't want to be tipping everybody for everything. Anyway, let's not go on to rant about that. I have no idea if this is a squeeze. To be frank with you. No, their salary, they can just go cry to someone else. I mean, that's the other thing, right? Those dealers, they usually make more money than even the professional players at their stakes. That's right. At most stakes, I mean. I'll check this hand out in a moment, after I caught up with the chat. Also, not sure why I didn't bet the flop here. Oh, a wrap, you say. For half pot, you say. Right? Don't feel bad for the amount you gave to the dealer. Yeah, thanks for saying that, Chiching. It puts it into perspective for sure. Because I never, yeah. looked into it, like how much money do they earn. I just figured they'd be off decently. Did the stream lag for anybody the last couple of minutes? Oh yeah, I'm just here. Yeah, I just got told in the chat as well that it's lagging. Sorry about that. Chat is just insane. At least your rake went to not raise the splash. But no, it's not. It didn't. Because the rakes for the splashes stays within the stake. So whatever you rake at, let's say, PLO 10 will not be used for the splashes at PLO 20. It'll only be used for the splashes at PLO 10. Yeah, I just heard that there's some lag apparently in the stream. Let me know if it persists, even though I can't really do anything about it right now. It is either a problem with on the end of my ISP or with Twitch itself. Can't really do anything here. Up here we have the open-ender. Again, not gonna do much about it. Here we're gonna let it go. The home game is on Saturday, Icon, but I appreciate you advertising for it. It's on Sunday. Sorry, now I'm confusing you. Get this one through. Nervous. Nice. Finally. German tech. F for respect. Hey, Zulan4, welcome back to the channel. Nice to have you. So we don't flop great here, we don't flop great here. Take it easy on both tables. I guess we do have a gutter here, which would not be to the nuts, but it would be a straight. We do have a pair from the board. This is rainbow. Actually blocked the nuts holding the 10, but we're not gonna go crazy against, you know, 3 guys. Camp 6. Being unfortunate is part of the culture. Yeah, yeah. And it is unfortunate. This is my favorite clip ever, I think. Thanks, Raksha. Also, thank you very much for clipping it. You called in a restaurant called Nut Nut? Oh, the company was called like that? Really? You think I have any legal grounds to sue them there? Get multi-Twitch to work, but she wishes you luck, NutRaisin. Thank you very much, Gloryman. Let her know that I appreciate it very much. Can use all the luck I get always. Since I have still plenty of leaks and plenty of holes in my game. Speaking of my game, like in the RunItOnce at a micro gaming table here, this guy seems like fun, but player pool like, ooh, you have an hour until the Super Splash promotion. The Splashy Hour. This one we're letting go. This is not a race against the button. It's not a call, it's just a fold. You need the other card to be a 7 at least. Then you can come over the top. Also not ideal to call there. Usually want a raising hand with a small blind. No more lagging now. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I have more than enough upload on my connection, and it has been stable enough the last couple of days. I have a feeling there's either some routing issue with my ISP, or there's something up with Twitch, maybe just Twitch Germany, or I don't know. Really nice, you guys are. Not suited to the king, I'm letting these go. Here, playing a big one here. I believe in psychics when I read the headline, Psychic wins lottery. At least twice. At least my guru told me that psychics are frauds. And my shaman confirmed it. This one we let go if somebody comes over the top. Poker is indeed easier when you're psychic. Yeah. What's that? Well, it's tough to read the minds of cards. Well, actually, it's not what psychic does, is it? Like, ignore that. I'm not qualified in the arcane arts, apparently. Told that the Nightbot has an error there. The Splashpot link. Fix that. Only folded here. Very happy with our fold. Not just because of the board, just because it needs to be folded. Alright, there's a missing space there. Alright, all fixed with the huge Splashpot Nightbot command. What ended up happening here, and I looked away. Did we see a showdown? Charlotte raised the ace, king, 9, 8. Double suited, yeah, that looks good. One with just a top pair. Wait, what did you call with then? What's your nose? Julius. Julius W. With the 7543 hearts, okay. Cool. Shout out to Chiching, by the way. She is a live game player and is now streaming tournaments on her channel. Is a super nice person, and subsequently her channel is just great to be in. Hey, this is nice. Oh, there as well. There's another space missing in another command. Alright. So, we flopped the top set and the flush draw here. Certainly not going to be shy about betting in a 4-way pot. Alright, you want to do it like this, huh? Cool. Maybe flop 2 in a small pot so far. But keep him waiting. Don't get there, man. Ah, well, we have to lose one of them every once in a while, I guess. I'm gonna call here. Hurt though. Really? The thing is, this is rarely a bluff, but I'm still kind of perplexed. I guess the 5 deuce thing? What's happening here? checks the turn quickly. Bugger if I know. Okay, he does have to find deuce. I guess so. What I get for not believing. It's like I cannot deal with rigged. Well, I do have that going for me. Right, squeeze here. Double suited kings and a 5 and a 3. Right, was not the other odd comment there. Wow, that's a flop I happily take. Quite large, because we have a tough time filling up here. Hope we're not behind. Alright. Ooh, putting a flush out there, giving us a full house in the end. Nice. Oh, yes, the same full house. Alright, alright. Try again. Right, fix the other one too. The bot comment there. So we lost like 1.5 binds. Last couple of minutes. Would not be helped much at least. Leads here, huh? So last time he wasn't bluffing, even if he's bluffing now. Good for him, I guess. We just let it go. Yeah. That's fine. So how's the player pool looking on RunItOnce right now? 20 entries at PLO 50, and that's it for PLO. And a few no-limit tables open as well. How long do we have until the splashy hour? Alright, less than an hour. I'll take a short break before the splashy hour starts. Just yet though. And I think except for the Jan Anders raid and 1 or 2 moments like this, I've never had to deal with so much things happening in the chat. It is quite a different experience. Enjoyable though. I like it. Ooh, looks like they're kicking it off now in the end. Turn to full house, and what did this guy call? Oh, we don't know. We don't know because we weren't in the hand. Nice pot for Cheddar here. Making some cheddar. Cheddar making some cheddar. Blind versus blind. Super standard call, I would think. I have a pair. I have a pair for the board. Really? Oh no, you have 2 pair, okay. Putting it in once more. This guy is fun, Cooldar. I don't think he's in a good mindset anymore. Be sort of happy for him if he leaves, yeah? Would be happy for me if he stays, but yeah, good on you. Cooldar, whatever your name was. We're quitting. Putting it in pre-flop with the jack and triple tens. Probably not a winning move long term. Not gonna bet here. I mean, the other hand, without the diamond, just potting it maybe can be a thing on the flop. It's not like they're Too many straight draws out there. Broadway. Interesting here. The flush. Make all the pairs. Oh no, actually, never mind. This doesn't give us another pair. Or a really small bet here. We take it down here, which is a welcome surprise. Take it down there. "40 viewers late at night." You are making my week, everybody. Cheers, thanks for being here. 41 subscribers, are you kidding me? And there's a little bit more spamming from the Nightbot going on this week, but I'll reduce it to more bearable limits next week. This week there's a lot of things people need to know. The need to know basis, and you need to know. Happening over here. Couldn't tell you why I called here. I don't think this is solver proof. Let's check it out though. Oh, a decent little splash here and a decent little hand for it too. Let's check this one out if I'm ever supposed to call behind there with a really crappy single suited queen hand. Kinda doubt it. Queen 10 deuce it is, huh? It's a cutoff open. Alright, keeping it in mind, checking it out in a moment. Should Charlotte come over the top here? This is a good question if we should ever come over the top, because there's some extra money in here already. We flop pretty amazing, just gonna pot it here. In a 5-way situation. If we get raised and we are either splitting right now or behind a set. Most often. And then we need to draw out. We do have all the backdoor flushes, so this is quite a happy situation all in all. Get me wrong. Where the picture screen went black? I hope it was only for you. What picture? Refresh helped. Okay, cool. We have an interesting spot up here as well. This is awesome. This is one awesome turn, man. Yeah. Pair, we have a rapid flush draw, we're putting it in. Here we are betting sizably once more. Let's see what happens here. Come on, do us fine. Alright, alright. Not this time. Okay, we get raised. We're up against sevens, but we make the flush! We do not lose 2 binds in a row there. Nice! Ooh, he did have the sevens. Sneaky, sneaky. So, 1 for 2, huh? Breaking even between those 2 hands, I guess. A little bit of profit in between them. I will take it. So that hand I was trying to look up. It's the Queen 10 deuce. Big blind. Big blind versus cutoff squeezing spot. Just checking here. Way too many straight draws out there. Wait, you're really... Guys, really short here. So let's call it. Of course, if this guy comes over top, this is gonna be a pure donation. Because then I'll need to fold. I am not gonna do anything about, sorry, here. Just gonna check behind. Tank doesn't go for it. Oh! This time it's us with the sevens. Gonna check. It'd be amazing if this guy now leads. He comes over the top. This is gonna get ugly. Then I might actually have to throw it away. So he doesn't have jacks, unless he has amazing jacks, right? Like jacks with a straight and a flush draw, so I almost have to be good here, right? Raksha! The 2 months subscription streak from Raksha. Thank you very much, Raksha. Man, you are too nice. Thank you. Got some extra money into this pot, and we are good here. And take down another decent one. Very, very nice. Awesome of him to call the turn there. And of course that the turn was... that he called the flop and that the turn was so nice for us. Oh god, this is one of those names I'm having trouble with. Hang on. X-Birdie, maybe? Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry if I butchered this name. I'm gonna go with X-Birdie. Of the avian persuasion, I would assume there. Thank you for the follow. Stream with riddles in it. Short stacking tag of this guy. Actually need to update that bot command. That red is not for tight players anymore, tight aggressive. It is for short stackers now. This is becoming increasingly important at PLO 50. It was important at any stake, but at PLO 20 it just didn't feature that heavily on my radar, I guess. But knowing if there's a short stacker on your table. And additionally, ideally, if you can figure out if this short stacker knows what to do. Short stacker, with spoiler alert, most don't. But having a competent short stacker at the table is horrible. And here we now have the double gutter and the second nut flush draw. The jack would give us the nuts, the 7 would be okay. Spade would be okay. Of course, if he raises, we are out. Nah, not gonna do anything. I feel we have more than enough bluffs in our range there. The check raise would be fun. Indeed bets, but no, I'm not gonna do it. Hang on, be back in a moment. Oh, in a moment, I'll be back in a moment. It's a decent turn. We are blocking top pair, like top 2 at least. Have a gutter to the nuts, and now the second nut flush draw. It's pot, alright. So a bunch of draws missed here. This might be a spot where we need to call down. No, it's ugly. Yeah, I'm calling down here. Try to look like a genius. You don't have any what is it, clubs? Yeah, come on. Do it, don't have the queen 7. Nice, nice! Looking like a genius, confirmed! And there's my deep manly voice again. Nice! Hang on, we'll be back in a jiffy. Actually, this might be just a tiny bit too thin in the cutoff. I feel I looked this hand up earlier. So we're up against what? Against the big blind. Check this one out. That's an unexpected river. That was 4 top. That's fine. It's a fine race and it's a fine race call. This hand is. Wow. Where this is going. Where this is going too, unless she has the 7-8, but it's there. Figure out how she could show up with the 7-8 there. Alright, let's raise our top set. Giving us better to the straight flush actually, giving us a straight currently with a flush draw and good things here where the money's going in from my end. Alright. We're betting really tiny, but we're almost never getting called. Unless we're of course behind. Which we would have learned about on the turn though. Alright, so let me catch up with the chat. The rule of thumb to just to the risk reward adjustment to make for splash pots. This is a super interesting question and one I don't have a ready answer for. I'm actually I was hoping that with Jane Anders playing a lot on the side that he would do something like some analysis there. So, about the splashes. I mean, once they're getting huge and you're talking like 200 BB and up, and you have any hand that is not trips or quads in your hands, then if you're talking 100 big blind stacks, then just go with it, would be my advice. Not that I did any math on that. Kipper, you might have some interesting insights into that, to be honest. Kipper is doing a lot of poker-related math. Or is capable of doing so at least. More than I am. Doesn't make for splash pots. So the bigger the splashes get, the more the more you want to open up your range, I think. With like still within reason, you don't want to play a completely disconnected hand. Like speaking of PLO, that's like offsuit or anything like that. The smaller splashes, like in a 10, 20 BB splash, something like that. The bigger they get, and as soon as we're talking about large splashes, huge splashes, starting at 200 BB, you get it in happily. You're never behind on equity-wise. Rather crazy or completely nuts. So we're up against a late position caller here against him. I don't like c-betting here at all. Nuclear Smurf, how can I know? I'm not sure I... Let this one go. I'm not sure did I knowingly play against you yesterday? Oh, you mean in the home games? A bunch of times. I can probably tell you, like, shoot me, if you really want to know, shoot me a message on Discord and I can tell you tomorrow or after the session tonight even. There were stars, and then I can probably import or I have the hands ready in my tracker. For a moment I thought we were talking about cash games. Make a stand! Welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for those kind words. It was a fun moment. A lot of pot river bluffs going on. Yeah, I mean, I'm guilty of that as well, as we've seen earlier. I think I'm still behind when it comes to the river bluffing in terms of profit today. Not a fun turn. Whoa! What the what? Okay, he had a set, I get that part. Nice pot there, what your name is, Julius. And honestly, against this crazy guy, I might actually reset the table. I'm not sure I do wanna... I played a lot of poker today. Nah, we'll stick around for a while. Stick around. Yeah, I'm gonna go on break in like 15 minutes anyway. Just have to take note of the fact that there's a very deep stack, and also, incidentally, that there's a short stack here. Taking him accordingly. Speaking of short stacks, the fun players here are short now as well. No idea who this guy is. This table I'm leaving. Let's add another RunItOnce table. Oh, Jesus, 33 entries now at PLO 50. People are gearing up for the splashy hour. Kicking off in 34 minutes. Fine, let's check it out. Like after the pre-flop is over. Raising in E range, which is still quite tight. Letting this one go. Yeah, I'm letting this one go. But let's see what the solver perspective is. It's not going to change my decision. Stuff out. King, queen, 10. It is a call. It is a raise call. So I think like in 2 weeks time I will reduce my streaming hours a little bit to, for sometime 5 days a week. And that way I will... Good thing we weren't in this hand, man. Would have had the jacks there. The other guy had the overset. Ooh! Would it be possible to overset us here? Where we hold the ace-ace 10-7 up. Well, truth be told, post-flop we'll be still holding the same cards. Change the rules. So the big blind is the most likely to have hit something on this board, but I do have nice blockers. I think I'm gonna c-bet this one. Rainbow. Yeah. Hey, Mogri is in the channel as well. Apparently. Cool. Welcome back, Mogris. King 9 is certainly possible. Burn that bridge when we come to it. Second micro million a day in 1.5 hours. Awesome. Good luck, Mogris. After your deep run, it would be amazing to see a tweet that you have yet another huge run. Alright. Guess it is the King 9 then. You see much else that she raises now. Like Kings is an option too, of course, but that's pretty much the same difference there. tabled spy. Alright. Okay. What do you say? Okay. I mean, we're up against the button here. Ooh. I'll take that then. Also taking this for now. For a nice preflop spot where we have aces and get to squeeze against a under the gun opener and a smaller here. We take it down, don't get caught. The open ender here. Rainbow board. Okay. With the guy behind us, not much we can do here. Razorman, you're playing the Micro Million tournament there as well. Awesome. Good luck. Queens and eights. Take it. Those kings here. Like if Isaiah calls... I don't even know if he should call then. Probably not. Better call. Oh, no. Perfect. Our decision much more straightforward. 75 raffle points there, Alter. You go. Wow. I am digging this hand. Back to 9-7. Double suited, one gap to run down. Perfectly double suited to boot. Have to ban Bracerman and 6 others. It's like der Alte has a list. So this is rather interesting where we have perfect blockers here. This can be re-raised, by the way. This be stupid there. Here I'm gonna pot it. Start with banning the alt. If we fair up here, we do take it down. Now, if imagining he comes over the top, things get really spicy, because then we might be in an X spot before you won. Just hypothetically. Clincy Hessel. You know what? My gut feeling would be that this is what it's going to come down to. They will... I have no inside information there whatsoever, but I have a feeling they're going to keep the splashy hours around for a while. Now on. It's originally slated to be a, 1-week promotion, I believe. Ends on Wednesday, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Pairing is a deal breaker here by any means. Gonna slow him down, which is welcome. That's the jack high flush here. Just don't pair the board again, or don't put another deuce out there or an ace. Just have it like a 3 of hearts. Here, not gonna play heads up, but we are gonna play the... Wait, did I just min raise him? Oh, the hamsterman is gonna be proud. Christ. I'm checking behind here like a putty cat. Also, I have the jack high flush on a paired board. That's overly nitty. Well, this kind of backed ourselves into a funny situation here. Sorry, dude, I didn't mean to min raise. He's like, I wonder what hand this could be. Min raise and then comes over the top, huh? Also, when it comes to this flop, I'd actually check this one behind. With a gutter, we can utilize our nut flush blocker, maybe. Apart from being a luck box, I cannot deny that, especially not today, man. What's the status for today? I'll give you an update in a moment. I bet now. Stop and check. The erased tree. Yeah, let me deal with these pots. On table 2 we took it down with the delayed c-bet on that turn. If we get a raise we still need to let it go. He can and will check a lot of monsters here. Even twice. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Huh, also kind of funky. So what is the status for today, Der Alte? That's an excellent question. Let me see if I can find it out for you. Wow. Yeah, the status for today is that we keep flopping and turning like this. Which is helping. On microgaming, we're up 200 plus 15, so 220 on micros in profit still. Not much change from earlier, but we're up 230. And for RunItOnce, I need the calculator. I actually don't like how I played it. Betting is fine, but then bet larger. Half pot into two people. To me, at least in my mind, of course, I have no idea how other people perceive this. Specifically the people on my table. To me, it just looks super strong. So betting larger or checking is the preferred option there, I think. So, how are we doing? So that's 220 there. And we're only down slightly since the last time I checked. So we should be around 750, I think. Get out. Oh, no. Okay. We went up. We were only up 244 last time. So now we're up to 744. We're up 711 actually. Brought to you by 711. Yeah. So that's what? That's how many buy-ins is that? 8. It's 6 buy. No. I can't do math. Oh, of course it is. Wow, it is 14, and I'm embarrassed to say I used the calculator for that. Can't remember hands, can't do math in my hand and my head, and apparently still winning. You figured that one out. We're up 14, more than 14 buy-ins. Note our biggest day ever on stream was 14 buy-ins, irrespective of the stakes we were playing. I think so, at least. Checking this one. Having the queen is kind of nice. Maybe actually might entice me to bet. Block the nut flush though. Take one off. The 3, or that's a good one too. So. Put those blockers to good use, huh? Are we fair? Getting snapped. Question. So it's 11:40, so another 5 minutes or something, then I go on a short break. All in all, I think this line is much more convincing if I start leading the turn. Like, lead it small so I can still have enough money behind to really put pressure on him on the river. Like on any non-pairing river. Very happy that it worked though. Okay, catching up chat, which is... yeah, which is harder than usual. And Yeah, Alter, you're not even kidding. Luckbox confirmed. Like, I don't know how much you've seen of the first stream today. Probably not a lot since you had other things to do, which is fine. But man, did we flop it all the time. Like, we flopped the ace with aces. We had trip aces in our hand and flopped an ace in a 3-bet pot. Shadow Maniac! Hey, welcome back, Shadow Maniac. The sound in the background, I don't know. I don't know. What's good today? In this establishment, I'd say the PLO 50 tables, Shadow Maniac. And so much he needs a spreadsheet. I'm not running out of reasons to smile right now. That is definitely true. Sitting on some nice stacks here, and of course here. Speaking of nice stacks, do we short seconds at the table? Update those tags. Whoa! Alright. Also came over the top here, and I kinda like it. Alright. That's a good bet sizing. This is a fold. I've looked into the spot enough that I at least am keeping... I mean, I've now committed some small blinds versus big blind spots to memory. Just checking once more. We're probably good here a lot. Yeah. Confirmed. Actually, yeah, we are good. We are either good or we're splitting there. Shadow Maniac, my friend, I am having a great day. There's no other way of putting it. Things are entering the territory of surreal. Just did the math, up more than 14 buy-ins at this point. Okay, that does help. Agreed. Alright, you shall have it. Freeways here, alright. Checking sounds good. That does help. Interesting bet sizing into 2 people. Here, a single raise pot blind versus blind. Alright, doesn't bet the paired turn. And he doesn't bet at all. Now we have top 2. Hey, we take this one down. Wow, this poor guy! He came over the top. I opened, he came over the top, then flop and check. He bet really small on the turn, which is the only reason why I'm still in this hand. And this right there in a nutshell is how our day has been going, pretty much. Hope I'm not speaking too soon here and he shows up with queens, but he never, no. Tap column, we're good. Always. I don't know. I don't know, man. Whoever is stealing today, I need to find out and send her a gift basket. Or him. Not trying to be sexist. It's like a cricket sound. Is anybody else hearing it? Cause... first question, Shadow Maniac. Are you hearing that sound even when I'm not talking? I know I'm usually talking, but hey, look at that. Because if you do, then... versus Jack 9. Ugh. Let's check it once more. At this point, we're never winning a big one. Now we might. Once more, actually. I think this is the best way of going about it. No, okay. So, did he have anything he could have called with? No, 8s and 6s. So Shady Manic, if you're hearing that sound when I'm not talking, then it's probably something on your end, and let me know if somebody else is hearing something. And I can only, sorry, concur with the Alte there. This is horrible luck. Okay, speaking of horrible luck, this is of course the opposite. Alright, gonna bet and see what happens afterwards. Yeah, sorry MPN, I would love for you to have a deep run. Take it down, awesome. They're playing for a decent one. So are they. Wait, have here? Oh yeah, cool. No, that's true. MPN, not much you can do about that. It's a cricket sound. So, Shadow Man, the other thing, there is a fan going in my room, but let me know if anybody else is hearing like crickets. I know I have tinnitus, Shadow Manic, but it shouldn't bleed into the. It's loud for me, but it shouldn't bleed into the mic. Maybe you do too. Like cricket tinnitus. Wait. Happening? Wait, you still? Now that is a proper bad beat right there. That was not fun for what's your nose? Jasmine with a J. Jasmine J. Just too lazy to use the mastermind. I mean, it's always funnier when you're winning, but still, this is just objectively funny, der Alte. Especially the last. The first part is alright, the last part really sells it. But was too lazy to use the mastermind. Oh lord. So last time we checked we were up 7-11. Then we made almost another buy-in. Oh. And this is a great start to the first week of PLO 50. There are gonna be tough times ahead, there are gonna be shitty days ahead, there are gonna be minus 10 buy-in days ahead. It's nice that it's not starting off like it though. That one minus 10 buy-in day we already had. But that was the low point and then not the final tally there, because we ended the day being down 75 bucks or something. I was rarely happy to going to bed being down 70 bucks. I was like, yes! Having a smile on my face. Nice squeezing spot here. I'm gonna pot it here, to be honest. Yeah, especially against a shorty, I like it. We get calls all around, looks like. Here we get called, and this is not great, but we're still gonna pot it. Alright, here we're not losing any more money at least. Table 3 we take it down, that's sweet. We would need a miraculous run out here. Not having an ace, I'm not c-betting here, even as the 3-better. Fucking is... Should we go like really small? Go like really small, see where that takes us. I don't think this is GTO approved, but it's fun. If you're taking this one down, man, this is gonna be one heck of a day. Come on, raise. Oh great, you call, that's fine. We continue though. I think there might be some merit to doing so. Okay, close your eyes, everybody. The quad. Nice! Nice! I have no idea how that worked. Jesus Christ. Well, this is some serious business today. Looking at the profits right now. Gee. You only hear the weird German voice? Me too, strangely enough. Hear it inside my head as well. But here's the thing with if you hear voices, as long as they don't give you orders, you're all good. If they give you orders, then you might have to rethink taking those pills. You seriously don't hear it? I don't know, that's a question I'll... Yes, it's when you talk, there's a weird sound coming out. But there's only the fan in the background, that's all, but it shouldn't really bleed into it much. It's a quiet fan too. Shadowmaniac must have super here. I wouldn't be surprised, Shadowmaniac has a lot of super qualities. I'm happy to hear nobody else hears an annoying sound. Unhappy that you are hearing one, but... Man, how is all of this possible? How is everything working out so nicely right now? Seriously freaking me out a little bit. It's 51, yeah, it's time to go on a break. So I don't miss the super PLO skills. He has those too. Yeah, Shadowmaniac is a pretty fierce player, and also is a streamer in his own right. Do check out the Shadowmaniac's channel. He is the most famous Twitch viewer in my mind, because when I took up PLO, I knew two names, Jay Nandes and the Shadowmaniac, from all the Jay Nandes videos. And yeah, he's become quickly, once he blessed me with his presence in this channel. I'm not being sarcastic either. Not much. No, actually not at all. Has become a good friend of the channel and is now coming for all the viewers, streaming on his own right. Does so very nicely. So do check out the Shadowmaniac. So we have the double guard here. Certainly can be raised, actually. I thought about it too. Right. One off. Oh, come on, you put it in. I come over the top. Alright, that'll work too. Just gonna pot it here. There's, of course, ways to lose this hand at this point. Please even message after the beep. I knew this one already. Oh, that was from you. That's... Well, might be where... Fine. Yeah, that's a good one. I heard that one before. That tinnitus was completely self-inflicted. My digital DJing equipment has one heck of a headphone amplifier. And yeah, after one session there, I am now living with tinnitus since 2014 or something. That's fine though. Nice bet, thank you guys. I have no idea how that one worked. I honestly a little bit weirded out that it did work. So while I go on break, I'll do the best of video thing again. I hope there's still enough time left to fill the 5 minutes that I'm gonna be gone. And then I'll be back in just a moment. Everyone, thank you for joining me for the second birthday week giveaway special stream. And yeah, long story short, I'll put the highlight video on and I'll be back in a few moments. Cheers. Wait, how do I do this? Do this and then go here. Right. See you soon. I'll go for it. Nice. Got a hand, ladies and gentlemen. We got the ace-ace, 6-3, triple suited. Come on, Antoine. Oh no, Anton, I'm sorry to Frenchify you there. Okay, I think I have a pretty decent image on this table. As in, I should get a call here. What you gonna do, Antoine? Anton, sorry. Ah, perfect. Let's do this. Ace, jack, jack. Watch him hit a jack. Yeah, right on. Right away he gets there with the full house. Story of my day. Nice hand, he says. Yeah, nice hand. Fortunately, that is fair. Here I'm gonna call. That deuce is a pretty decent card, all in all. Or so I thought. Nice. Very nice, Mr. Bond. Okay, this is certainly nice enough, though. Suits me just fine. Gee, I'm just gonna pot it. Not this time, my friend. Not this time. Shazam! Fair enough. Yeah, the gaps, right? I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm coming around to as well. Well, that is quite lucky. Giving us the absolute nuts. Really? Are you serious? Yeah, yeah. Can't argue with that, like the two gaps is just too large. I'm not gonna be excited if he comes over top at all. But I think I prefer bet folding to check calling. So the problem is I'm cutting down on the ace-8 combos dramatically by holding an 8. Then again, I'm not so certain how often an ace-ace is continue on the turn here. I'm a little bit skeptical that he actually needs to have the ace here all the time. It's gonna be tough to continue on the turn. Maybe more of a hand that contains an 8. If he has ace-8 with an 8, then that would certainly explain it. I think I'm talking myself into calling here. Ace with an 8! I mean, this is... huh! I think I do have my head in the game. That's unfortunate, though. That was the only aces that make sense, right? Unless he decides to be really sticky, but that's not the board to do that on. Even the aces with a flush draw is not going to make you happy, because I have a full house there very often. Huh. What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh lord, that was depressing and funny in at least equal measures. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. And I must say, I quite like this feature with having something on the screen during the breaks. So, getting on the screen now is more tables. And this time around it's going to be a little bit busy because I'm playing on 6 tables now. The splashy hour happening. Get seated at least. Chance to catch up. Can you walk on water on your fishing trips? You know, at this point I'm asking myself the same question. What does one of my best friends always say when we are fishing? I don't care who your daddy is, you're not walking on water while I'm fishing here. MP Adam! Good night, MP Adam. Dick, that's was sleep tight, my friend. It's going right for Nathan. Down for Shadowmaniac. Oh. Tournaments are really not being kind. Happy to hear that your run in the tournaments continues to be nice. Been crushing those, right? Well, thanks everybody for sticking around. 55 entries now in the PLO 50 pool. Can we get a table or what? Wait for a moment until then I might restart the client. Every once in a while there's a bug there. I don't think that's what's happening here, but never know. Give it a minute. We're gonna go splashing. And it doesn't even bear thinking about what would happen if we win another huge splash. So I won't. I really can't ask anything else of fate or the lady or the dealer. Oh, alright, the first table's happening. And with the lady, I mean, of course, the lady whose name you shall not say, because then she'll disappear right away. So, no bug confirmed, everything is well. 56 entries in PLO 50. It's quite amazing. For midnight on a, what's today? Monday. Quite a thing. And again, MP Adam, if you're still hearing this, thank you very much for the soft gifts today, man. That's quite extraordinary. Second table opening. Wait for... I'm so just hated being right. How come? What happened, Mowbreeze? There and a gut shot here. Both backdoor flushes. Now sitting on 4 tables. Wait, where did this one go now? Okay, this one apparently. Alright. Take one off, push our luck a little. No, I think this is borderline fine with the 2 backdoor flushes. Never when I'm right, I'm right. Good answer. Good answer right there. Yeah. Alright, we're now sitting and we're now splashing around on 5 tables. One of them is already giving us aces. I'm gonna bring it over here. These are good enough to come over the top with. Not that it's ever a mistake to come over the top with aces. That's a ton of BB. Alright. Can probably size down a little bit, although, you know, there's still the flush draw and some spade draws out there. Fine. What a turn. A horrible flop here. Here now. Blocking the nuts. 7. So let's keep the pot small. Ugh. Made the final table in your favorite splash tournament. Went out 9th on the first hand. Ugh. Sorry to hear. But congrats on the final table there. You know what? I really need to bet here. What am I getting called by? I'm not getting called by the 10-9 or anything. Okay, I do block the nuts, but... Just checking that one is fine, then we reevaluate. Alright, let's get splashing. 80% rakeback right at the tables in the form of the splash pots happening now for the next, what is it, 55 minutes? 55. Going for it here. Do we make the straight flush? No, we're not in the hand, but no. No. Hands, man. Coming from aces with sixes, double suited here. What a beautiful hand. Jesus Christ. We don't block any of the other. We don't have queen here. Queen of spades, of course, is what I mean. Oh, that was you, Fat King Louis. I thought that was Mogri's. Awesome. I mean, awesome result. Sorry to hear that you went out, but yeah, GG. Congrats, man. A tournament shark in our midst, it seems. You did very well in the home game yesterday. Alright. Jesus Christ. And I was gonna say when I switch over here, I shouldn't have called here, which I think is true. I'll check this one out in a moment. Not so sure. Maybe there's a call. Man, those flops just keep coming. Alright, come on. You've been calling all this way. Quit on me now. Gonna bet it's tough to figure out the bet sizing. We're just gonna go with half, even though it looks... Any bet I'm doing here looks strong, so whatever. Fold on table 1, still take down a decent pot. I have a set down here, gee. Right, take it out on table 2. This is a limp pot, by the way, otherwise I would not be in it. Also blocking the nuts quite handily, holding an 8. Could have been a raise. My bad. Wait, the other interesting table? Yeah, but the first hand it is a bummer. Raise. Right? How about a 6? No, I'm not asking for a 6. Not seriously. This is just pushing it. Yeah, we're letting it go. We're letting this one go too. The board pairing is not the most entertaining thing either, unless it's a 6. Only 10 BB left. Oh yeah, that did play itself. Still a bummer, but there must be some single suited aces I can let go here. I think this is among them. Let's check it out. Button is queen 6 deuce, huh? What's the solver perspective on this one? Say is queen 6 deuce on the button. Single suited queen to the ace. I don't know about this one either. Let's not in a moment as well. This queen 6 deuce is perfect. This is a raise fold actually. There are not many single through ace queens, but this is a raise fold. The 6-3 conversely is be a call from a solver perspective. Oh, sorry, way there. And let's check out this one here. I think it's gonna be a fold as well. I mean, it is now, but I mean, it's under the... It's fine. It's a fine call. Cool. Good times, man. Good times at Richmond High today here in the channel. What's a splash tournament, Fat King Louis? I'm curious. I don't think I know what splash pots are, but I don't think I've ever heard what a splash tournament is. So do let me know. Up here in the gutter to the nuts. Clear check behind, I would say. From my perspective. I'm not, you know, whenever I'm saying anything like clear this or I think this is standard that, then I'm aware that I'm very likely making plenty of mistakes in these statements. Often enough. More aces up here. If somebody opens here, we're just gonna call on the button, just gonna flat. Alright. Steven with a T. Gonna do Steve T. That ace of spades to use here. 87 raffle points, nice. Alright. Abort, abort, abort. Checks again, I'm potting it. Hey, they're playing a big one. What's happening here? He bets there on table 2 and I'm just gonna let it go. Relevant blockers here, just curious what the can't have. If this needs to be opened, that probably is fine, and with hazard, it is a fine call at this point. Again, we're gonna check. Two pairs, not joyous occasions, not bad, don't get me wrong. On this board, we can easily be behind either right away or just in pretty. Yeah, that's the right word. Holding here with ace jack 10. Interesting board, pair, gutter, and a nut flip draw. Keeps checking here, which is also quite delightful on the whole. Let's follow suit. He checks and I guess we're good then. Nice. So what did you have? Ace, king, jack, 9. Double suited. Alright, that's fair. Checking here. So we did. I kept you waiting, dude. The hand where it came over the top here with a 7 actually might be a little. Then we still have the double gutter and the flush draw most importantly, and 2 pair. I'm not folding here. Took it down here, which is amazing. I'm gonna check this hand out in a moment. That was against Under the Gun and 1250 splash down here. We take it down on table 1. So king queen 10-7 it was, right? It's Under the Gun. And close. The queen, king queen 10-8 is a call. King queen 10-7 is a fold. So I was a little bit over enthusiastic there. The race is all in. Wait, sorry, here. All right. There's too much money in the middle to consider folding now. Hoping nobody comes over the top. This guy doesn't come over the top, or anyone. Fold, that would be swell. All right. Letting it go mode confirmed. Curious to see what ends up happening now. I mean, people are sometimes a little bit nutty in the splash parts, but I'm not gonna imitate them. But by no means does that mean that we would win the hand. And we wouldn't have. Even if we would have, that wouldn't change anything. Still the correct play there to fold, I think. Wait, what did this guy open with? Or what was that? Not open, but 3-bet, 4-bet, whatever it was. Martin. Ace, king, queen, jack. Double suited, yeah, okay, that's fine. Not noteworthy at all. The king's hand here, the extra, one of the extra tables. Oh. I don't remember timing out here. Now I can't sit back. I will be removed in the what now? Alright, let's redo this table then. So it's 65 entries at PLO 50. That is quite a sight to behold. Ordered it. Tables? Oh. Been lurking around all day. With the kids in bed, managed to see the evening part. Hence the points. Awesome! Happy for you, der Alter. I hope it pays off on Friday. I mean, I have no doubt it will, since you win all the giveaways. This is against... Oh, come on. Give him an 8. Right, sir? You. What's the preflop action there? Let me actually take some notes on that. Nothing else going on any table. So your name is the what now? Tom S. Or Thomas. Yeah, he raised all in, okay. So, king suited. So. Right. Those are nice blockers you're having there. Hi. Yes. Red Bell have the best hand still. Well, take it down, we do. Well, nothing's going on. I'm gonna go on short stack patrol, see if I need to mark somebody. Only one. That's a nice change. Ooh, there's something happening here. YOLO, yeah. Yeah, that fits. Also fittingly, we get aces in the splash. We get more aces down here. These are way more crappy though. Would you care to come over the top and push your luck, my friend? Okay. Maybe you then? One here against the big blind, happily c-betting. Gonna fire the second barrel as well. Likely don't need to. Wonderful. Yeah, it's not a good turn. Nope. Denied. Letting it go. Letting it go here. But let's watch. Getting called. This would have been like, if had I known that this card would roll off, of course I would have called and now push it with my blockers. But I didn't, so I didn't. He was on a bluffing spree there as well. Ordered it on that river. I'm letting this hand go. Operate under the assumption that he's one of the rare guys that actually knows how to short stack, in which case this is clear fold. Not that I presume he actually does know. But it's a safe baseline. Oh, also pretty safe baseline, flopping top trips. Can you flop bottom trips? You can only flop trips, right? Okay, we're gonna go give him the old check and then leads, call and then lead spiel.